will testify at the First Church of the Shady Grove stage that he will perform for you and show you excitement, and show you Nathan Moore.
Oh. My God. Well, we locked the keys in the van, and my harmonicas and pedals and guitars and stuff are in there. And after we did that, we played kickball this morning. Gonads. The victorious Gonads, if you're out there, I love you, Gonads. We were amazing. I wrote a song last night. I'll try it now. It's called High Sierra Heartbreak. It's a heaven that doesn't stay open, it's tug of war. It's the hysterical beauty with me I can't take. It's like loving more than one woman. It's the high Sierra Heartbreak. It's the smoke that hangs in the trees, the fallen lumber, the restless slumber that tickles and smiles you to wake. It's the music, on the beach, it's the word on the streets, it's the grizzly. It's the almighty writhing on earth for heaven's sake. It's the penguin, you didn't expect to see a penguin. It's the high Sierra Heartbreak. It's the high Sierra Heartbreak. What a weekend. I saw morning every night this weekend. How about you guys? I can't even believe that I'm not standing, I guess. Close enough. I have no set list. Apologize for not pacing myself better for this set here. The city's swept under a carpet of lights. The boys in the band, they're drained into sight. There's a sigh in the sidewalk as the opens close. And one man's garbage is a couple of warm rolls. I feel like a spring flower surprised by the cold. Come on, too strong, come on, too bold. I chase my own other tale is told, but don't roll this sad ending, there's so much to go. be a good time gambler, guitar picker, a perfect stranger, lonely trickster. Storefront windows, I walk by myself. I could float down the gutter to the ne'er-do-well. I could go down to the playhouse where the lovers meet, see who sits alone and take a seat. And I tell myself, we'll flip a coin to choose. Heads you win, tails I lose. The tails I hop the gutter, 'cause the baby I need, well, she's down in the well. There to be. I'll be a good time gambler, a guitar picker, a perfect stranger, a lonely trickster. How many men leave their mark on the world? Out of them that do, how many deserve to be whining and dining and holding her? Letting my love fall flat and seem Tom. I need a reason to go, reason to run. I need a song to sing, a tune to strum. I face my home in the east as I hold out my thumb. Be a good time gambler, a guitar picker, perfect stranger, a lonely trickster. Be a good time gambler, a guitar picker, perfect stranger, a lonely trickster. That's the Butcher Girl. It's a very big world for such a little boy. Mercy Mary, scared of shadows, shows you to a chair. Dawns the morning, spun from golden, something sweet and pure, as the light comes and dances in her hair. And lines of strange new thought meander the mazes of your mind, and as you wonder, they wander in and freely come and go. She shakes a sour angel dry and throws another. Pretty soon there's not one thing in her. Welcome to the real world, where you and I were born. And even when you're sleeping, you're dreaming. In the trees you see the promises Sunday morning made, and the moon's a smiling fool above the lake. And all is simply splendid, the shadows in the shade, and all great things just happen by mistake. So you follow the Foolie Bear across the ballroom floor, and the band is playing hazy as you make it to the door. And just outside the night unfolds, you could not ask for more. It's easy to be as you can see where you've never been before. Welcome to the real world, where you and I were born. Even when you're sleeping, you're dreaming. Just a slight step to the side and it's another road. Sometimes walking backwards gets you there. Oh, I wonder what the caterpillar thinks of butterflies, awkwardly tumbling through the air. Oh, it's a very big world for such a little boy. Pretty soon you'll see you're far and wide. 'Cause without you, a flower is just a flower. All that pretty comes from inside. Welcome to the real world, where you and I were born. And even when you're sleeping, you're dreaming. You're dreaming. Oh, thank you. So I met the Slip about 10 years ago today at High Sierra Music Festival. And just the guy I just saw, that band just blew me away. And a couple of years later, I asked him if I could be their merch guy on a tour. So I went out for a month on the road at the Slip as their merch man, and wrote a bunch of songs on that trip. Mardi Gras we wrote down in New Orleans, and To You we wrote in Oklahoma or something. I remember we were, I think, somewhere in California, and I had gone into the bathroom, and there was some graffiti on the bathroom wall, and I came out and I was like, man, that was the funniest thing on the bathroom wall in there. I'm gonna put it into a song. And it was when people write on the bathroom walls, they roll their shit into little balls, and whenever I read those words of wit, I eat those little balls of shit. And I was like, I'm gonna use that in a song. And he's like, man, there's no way you could make that work in a song. I bet you $20 that there's no way you could ever put that in a song. So here's how I won $20. Cupid says, combo corner pocket. I lost my head when an old flame sped. Passed on a rocket, I hopped on and fled. The boys in the band to a double bed. Now I'm headed for coffee, bouncing down the street. Oh, what a 20's in my pocket, the whole world at my feet. They call me loose chain. Yeah, they call me loose change. When people write on the bathroom wall, they roll their shit into little balls. Whenever I read those words of wit, I eat those little balls of shit. I know that might not sound right, that might just sound plain wrong, but I bet this guy $20 I could put in a song. They call me loose change. Yeah, they call me loose change. Colorado, Econo, by myself, mano y mano. Stayed up all night, but there was nothing on. Oh, when am I going to sleep? Wound up in Boston with a grin on my chin. I lost her number, but I made a new friend. They call me loose change. Yeah, they call me loose change. Festival maybe is turning me into Tom Waits or something. I think I'm heading out to California. The first I'll swing past New York, I know a girl down in Baton Rouge who I should talk to some more. And if you see me with my thumb out on the side of the road, then you could decide the next place I go. They call me loose change. Yeah, they call me loose change. Yeah, they call me loose change. Yeah, they call me loose change. Thank you very much. You're very sweet. What is that? Oh, I'm Nathan Moore. Thanks for coming to the set. Say ignorance is bliss. Let's see. Less vocal. Ooh, it's boomy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Looking back and say ignorance is bliss, but the ignorant aren't blissful. Looking around and right on track, can't go back, might as well head on into town. You know, once you loved a woman that's strong and true, and knows about life and can tell about you, it's hard to settle for any of these with their fist full of fashion and their hair full of bees. Most of the women I meet, I gotta pretend I'm what I think is a man and not what I am, and they run circles around me. It's like they're running from me, and I can't tell if they're scared or just think I'm funny. I don't know why I smoke pot, but I think it's got something to do with believing in God. Yes. See, I was out there walking in the kingdom of the Lord, and one night I got lonely, one night I got bored. When all of a sudden, along with everything spring, a green plant flowered and started to sing. It sang, try me, try me. It was no more temptation than an apple or an orange. It was only natural, no cause for alarm. I nibbled on the leaves, I admit it. And did you know that a tree breathes, that the sky breathes, stars above are full of love? Did you know that music is basically just tension? And release. It wasn't poisonous at all. Not like spilled diesel or green alcohol. Got me thinking that the war on drugs must be fought by drunken thugs cracking down on the loving and the fiddling. While all the disappointed parents of Prozac put all their gifted children on Ritalin. The TV's take defies description. Well, at any rate, live from New York, it's God's prescription. Meanwhile, down in Mississippi, they're voting on the flag, and the majority prefer to keep it just the way it is. 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 Just the way it is. Keep it just the way it is, 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 keep it just. Eventually one of you should throw something at me. Keep it just the way it is, 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 keep it. Oh, that's boring. If I kept on going, that'd be an awful song. Then I guess the majority of the people could sing along. Well, if you want to know how I'd save the world, here's the revelation. I'd win the lottery and find me a girl. But until that day, I'll keep casting my spells, trying to fish these words from the wishing well. But I'll keep on looking for this land of the free. Sounds good, but it'll probably be eternally right around the corner from me. Probably with her. Holy bucket that holds the holy water, and it's a gutter that brings it to me, and it's a teaspoon I used to carry. Now it's a small pond, but I swim in it for free. All my clothes are tattered and torn like a flag from the revolution. Oh, miss, already I'll be a poet for you, and then some. I'm just 2 feet from the highway, a scattered brain, shuffling a deck of cards. But if you wanted me to, I'd give up my gambling just to pull the weeds out of your backyard. ain't even got a dime, but a millionaire I'm in time. Oh, miss, already I want you to spend yours with mine. It's a January spring, and all the leaves are confused. The world's worshiping its own mistakes. Oh, I can't take my eyes off you, just to wait patiently with pointless rakes. No, in my heart, I wanna do my part. In my mind, I just wanna make it clear. Oh, miss, already, why don't you and me just disappear? Oh, miss, already, why don't you and me just... Thank you. God. I don't have I haven't slept in 4 days. This is just ridiculous. I'm just going to take a little bit of a break here for a second. That's not a bad idea, I guess. Ambrosia, man, that high end of my voice. That would be painful, I think.
Nowhere for you to go.
It's the first thing to go. Hey, y'all seem like a faction. Those my teammates from kickball this morning. God, that was awesome. Oh, thank you. Oh. All right. Back to business. What's that? Baby, you might ruin me. The way you've been undoing me, turning me into something I don't know. You've been bringing me to my senses. You'll be leaving me defenseless, but you don't have to say you're sorry till you go. I like the way this morning's taste. I like living without haste. I like the way we kissed each other slow. Come one morning I'll awaken, sweet dream will have been taken, but you don't have to say you're sorry till you go. No, you don't have to say you're sorry till you go. You don't have to worry about me, I love you so. No, don't apologize, I see the sadness in your eyes. You don't have to say you're sorry till you go. Well, I've been alone so long, I've grown tired of the song and dance that comes with the show. I'm talking about the showing of your hand to someone who just can't understand. But you don't have to say you're sorry till you go. No, you don't have to say you're sorry till you go. You don't have to worry about me, I love you so. I love the way I feel tonight, don't you spoil the delight. You don't have to say you're sorry till you go. Baby, you're like sparkling wine, still clinging to the vine. And yes, it breaks my heart to never know. Just leave your candles by the bath, melted on my grapes of wrath. You don't have to say you're sorry till you go. Everyone needs to know what kind of seeds the artist sowed. It's hard not to reap what doesn't grow. Well, perhaps I said it wrong. Perhaps you stayed too long, but you don't have to say you're sorry till you go. No, you don't have to say you're sorry till you go. No, you don't have to say you're sorry till you go. You don't have to worry about me, I love you so. No, 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 don't apologize, I see the sadness in your eyes. You don't have to say you're sorry till you go. No, 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 don't apologize, I love the sadness in your eyes. You don't have to say you're sorry till you go. Someone put some marijuana on the stage. I hope they know that's illegal. Wonder, will you ever love another? And I really know him deep down. There's nothing stranger than a stranger. There used to be your only friend in town. The cost of leaving is rising every day. The cost of being the one that got away. Well, they say I got away. I got away with words, that's what they say. Words, no matter what they say, can't hold a candle, can't light the way. The cost of leaving is rising every day. The cost of being the one that got away. Didn't plan for inflation. No, I didn't tuck a little love away. I didn't see a date of expiration. So I just thought it would always be okay. But the cost of leaving is rising every day. The cost of being the one that that got away. The cost of leaving is rising every day. The cost of being the one that got away. Thank you. Oh man. You think? Since the beginning we've been spinning our wheels, trying to love, digging in our heels, wondering how could the angel tugging on her sleeve not be real. We deal the cards and read the signs and step in line with fate, finding heaven's gate. We hope we're not too late. We dispelled the magician, but in magic we still have faith. Gotta make it, gotta make it, gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it make enough for you and me. Beauty sits upon a stone and tries to prove me wrong. Sings all alone a faraway song that goes, I wasn't born inside you, I won't die when you do. Carry on. Well, I try to sing along, but my voice, it doesn't fit. It tramples. Beauty is begging me to quit, and I'm tired, willing, limping through a field of violet. Gotta make it, gotta make it, gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it make enough for you and me. Last thing that wisdom said, lying on his deathbed, was don't let the things you know go to your head. And then he took a breath, let out a laugh, and said, oh no, and then was dead. Well, I put pennies on his eyes and climbed upon a fence, sort of satisfied, thinking, well, that's my 2 cents. And then surrounded, I surrendered to let my songs be rendered by silence. Gotta make it, gotta make it, gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it make enough for you and me. Gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it make enough for you and me. Gotta make it make sense. Gotta make it make love. Gotta make it make believe. Gotta make it make enough for you and me. Thank you. Whoa. I wrote that song at the end of the stretch. And this is a song I wrote at the beginning of the stretch. I moved back home to Virginia. And Virginia? Nice. Sort of. But I've been doing the music business, the amusement, toured hard for 10 years. Just hard for 10 years. Great band. But we only really enjoyed a moderate level of success, and it got just too hard to keep it going, the four of us. I went back home to Virginia and got a job at the YMCA for a little while, and worked at the desk folding towels, doing tricks for the kids, magic tricks and stuff. Just sort of thinking about what else maybe I could be in life. Get the classified ads in the morning. Oh God, what a painful process that. Trying to imagine myself in each of those squares, and knowing there was no hope whatsoever. Filled out another application, just trying to resume. Filled with hesitation, feel the pull of the moon to fly away. Hey, that's what I do. And then I'm walking around my hometown, looking at all the girls. Daydream settling down on the spinning world, saying I always stay. I won't just walk out the door. Yeah, sure, you're right. I've only known foolish flight. It's the only way I made it this far. Deep down, I know my soul's rolling down that road. As I sit here, searching my heart, no one says the wrong thing. They just go on and on and on and on. I guess I do that too. It used to mean I was gone, or at least on my way. Hey, what was I running from? It's good to quit my running. It's good to face my fears. There's a slow train a-coming. Here's to the engineer. Next time he rolls this way, I bet I'll still be sitting here. Yeah, sure. Yeah, right. I've only known foolish flight. It's the only way I made it this far. Deep down, I know my soul, it's rolling down that road. As I sit here, searching my heart. My next move is classified, so I buy the paper, look for the ads about the single wides, 'cause I found a spot I could put a trail. And in my mind they say it's okay, you can pay me later. Nathan, wake up, Nathan, wake up, what, all right. help wanted. Help wanted, help wanted, help wanted. Help wanted, help wanted, help wanted, help wanted, help wanted. And on my resume, hey, if you got it flaunted, yeah, sure, yeah, right. I've only known foolish flight. It's the only way I made it this far. Deep down, I know my soul is rolling down that road as I sit here searching my heart. Thank you. Back in 15 minutes. Put everybody to sleep. Thank you. It was funny because I woke up and, oh God. Like about 45 minutes ago, after 2 hours sleep, like half in my tent and half out because it was so fucking hot inside the tent. So just unzipped it and just onto just hanging out of the tent, and woke up and realized that I didn't have the guitar, my harmonicas, or any of this stuff, and I had this set in like 45 minutes, and bless your hearts, I just didn't worry for a second. I didn't. It's like, well, someone's got a chord and a harmonica, and I knew it was Sunday, and you guys would be really gentle with me. If it had been Thursday, I'd been a nervous wreck. But we've come a long way in the last 4 days, and I get a strange feeling, one that won't let me go. That sky's about to open, steal me away and close. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel. Back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. Where there's smoke, there's a motel burning. There's fire in the eyes of the musician, and the road is hopefully forever turning. Like the world is spinning. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel. Back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. St. Peter, here's all my money, let's forget you saw me. Just put me back in what I had on, and we'll blame it on dreams and running from the new day, from the new dawn. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel. Back in 15 minutes, write a wrong. I just had to step out towards the ceiling. Had some unfinished business upstairs. Shouldn't take long, no, it shouldn't take long at all. A wild man like me with a couple of squares. Back in 15 minutes, write a letter. Back in 15 minutes, write a song. Back in 15 minutes, write a novel. Back in 15 minutes, right or wrong. Thank you. All right, one more song maybe. Yeah, there's nowhere from here to go. There's no place I feel like staying. Perhaps I've accomplished my goal, but I got no home, and it's cold, I ain't playing. I sat by while the burning man burned. Rode by the houses, and it was just never my turn. I crack jokes like eggs on the head of my dog. Now I'm looking for work, held at bay by the fog. And we both know that it's all ready. We both know my eyes are a little closed. We both know that I'm just tired. No one like me has ever froze. I just laid down beside one too many who will never know me at all. And now I leave as lonely as autumn leaves fall. And now there's nowhere from here to go. And I haven't been a million times where my flag has not been planted, where I haven't lived a million lives. I slept when the world wept its soul, and everyone settled in behind their eyes. I was riding on a train burning coal, not prepared at all for my surprise. And with my 2 feet, 2 hands and all, I step out onto the sidewalk, stretch a wet finger for the wind. Listen out to hear my call. I've held tight against all the bargain sorrows, and I even hollowed out this man for her to fill. But I'm getting restless in these deep breaths. I'm far from the quiet of these dead rolling hills. They'll save one for the kid from Virginia, and roll one for the ladies at the March of Dimes. Here, take one last look from my waking, and leave one for the steal away with my victorious rhymes. Me, I sat down to a game of cards with the four winds. I'm telling you, none of them could deal worth a damn. And I was feeling so lucky up till then. To come round to me and I couldn't even find my hand. And now there's nowhere from here to go. But poured from my eyes at the speed of light. Oh, the ground beneath me is shaking. I'm as still as the stars in the night. Oh, November, you're so funny. I bet you won't even recognize me in the spring. No, I bet I'll be there with my honey, dripping all over everything. Thank you so much. I'd like to go out the way I came in with the song I wrote last night, just to bookend to my little set here. And I know you probably don't know the words to sing along with me yet, but I wrote this within like 30 minutes of the end of the Davis set last night. Hey, thanks for loving sad songs. They make me happy too. I've written a few happy songs and they're fun and everything, but I mean, you know, just light reading there. You know how hard it is to sit in a bar and play these songs? It just doesn't happen. God. It's a heaven that doesn't stay open. It's the tug of war. It's the hysterical beauty with me I can't take. It's like loving more than one woman. It's the high Sierra heartbreak. It's the smoke that hangs in the trees, the fallen lumber. It's the restless slumber that tickles and smiles you to wake. It's the music. It's the high Sierra heartbreak. Take it, boys. It's the fuzz on the beach, it's the word on the streets, it's the grizzly. It's the almighty writhing on earth for heaven's sake. It's the penguin that you didn't expect to see, the penguin. It's the high Sierra. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Moore. High Sierra love can never be extended enough to you, my man. Everybody! This man has played this stage many times with many places, many venues, many artists. Nathan Moore.